Hello friends, I'm Polporna here, and I hope that everybody is doing well, taking care of themselves, staying indoors, and facing these challenging times with good hope. I know that this social distancing and this staying indoors has been going on for a long time for everybody, and we are all staying home again, and we're trying to keep safe and break the chain to stop the virus from spreading. And again, this is again a very challenging time because we are facing a completely different cycle of our life, where we are doing a lot of uh, activities that are related to the home. We're cooking, we're cleaning the house, we're trying to ensure that everything runs in order. The maids are all keeping away at their own homes. So I think this is a good time for all of us to realize that we actually complain about a lot of other things in life. We complain about our mates, we complain about our workplaces, and we complain about our the people at times, with people we know or people we meet. So again, this is a time when we have to learn that judging other people or complaining or not being happy with what others do doesn't work. We have to be flexible, and we have to learn to understand that this is the most and this is the best we have. There are people who do not even have 2 meals a day, and especially during this time, though there is a lot of relief work going on, there are people who earn on a daily basis, whose earnings have been just going haywire. Uh, the laborers who work on a daily basis, they're probably not even getting proper fooding and lodging. Though again, there is a lot of relief work that is being done. So we all have to learn. We all are learning, I think. It's not that we have to learn. We are learning in this process that this is it. This is the best, or this is the worst we have. So we have to make the best out of it. We again often get irritated. We often lose patience. We are anxious about what's going to come in the coming days. We're worried about what's going to happen to our jobs in the coming days. We're worried about how the economy is going to hit us. But again, what's going to happen tomorrow is a long story, and each day, once, even if the lockdown is over and soon, hopefully soon, even when we go back to our workplaces or we go back to normal life, we have to remember that our health, our safety is in our own hands. We have to be very much more responsible. We have to take care of our health. We have to take care of others' health. We have to take care of how our surroundings are. We have to be sensitive enough to understand that this uh, virus, this COVD, has again changed the entire thought process of how we live our lives. So, as we walk through the way, we understand, or even for example, me myself, and there are many times in the day I get irritated, I get anxious, I lose my control, I lose my temper, there, and and then again I tell myself that I I think probably there I try to tell myself that I'm learning a lot of new things. I'm learning how to do my own stuff. I'm learning how to cook a lot of new things. I'm learning how to be more patient. I'm learning how to live with the least or the most, whatever we have. And I'm learning through the process. It might not be a healthy thing, whatever, if there is an instance which is not healthy, uh, again I might be irritated at that point of time, but later on I tell myself that I think my patience level needs to build more. My confidence level, my determination to move on is growing. So I think that should work for everybody, and that should be the way we look at things. Again, we need to we often forget how people who are in a worse condition than us are living lives. But now again, it's not the time to think of only ourselves. And now again, this virus is not coming to us based on any kind of caste or regions, or there is no discrimination. So virus will not check whether I'm an Indian or I'm living in Calcutta, or somebody else is living in Delhi, or somebody else is living in the US. So it is coming, it can come to anybody, any point of time. So these social discriminations need to go. We have to learn to be more empathetic. We have to be more again patient, because there are many times we are not getting stuff in the shops. We are standing in long queues in the medicine shops. But then again, when life will get back to normal gradually, we have to keep in mind that this COVID virus is going to stay with us. It might heal gradually, but it's going to stay with us for some time at least. So we have to learn to live with it. We have to learn to live with others. We have to help others, and we have to help ourselves. So why I am here today, suddenly a thought came across to my mind that I would like to share my views of this couple of weeks that has gone past. And again, we hope that things will we will go back to our normal lives bit by bit. But again, in this process, I think I have learned that it is very important for me and for others to take care of our own health. It is important that we help each other inside the house. We understand each other's issues, we understand each other's problems, we cooperate and collaborate to maintain a decorum within the house. And with that, I'm sure that we can carry this on outside the house too. So my friends and all my friends around the world, this is just a very small thought from my end, that yes, it is important to stay well, it is important to stay safe, it is important to take care of yourself, but it is equally important to give good food to your thoughts. It is equally important to cultivate yourself. It is important to think that there are certain things that are not in human control. So we cannot kill this with weapons. So we have to kill this with our own strength, our integrity. And with that, I would again like to end this note on a very positive way, that keep smiling no matter what happens. If you feel like crying, cry it out and move on. Be determined, be strong, because the life ahead is going to be more challenging. So be prepared to face no matter what comes your way. And thanks a lot to all of you for listening to me. Bye bye from Calcutta.